Hello, welcome to the Lois and Lamar TV talk show. I am Lois, your host for the evening. Co-hosting with me is none other than Mr. Ron Bass. Welcome to the show, Ron. Thank you for sitting in for Lamar, who could not be with us this evening.
It's my pleasure.
Always a pleasure to have you here. And our guest this evening is Justin Deguzman. Justin is going to share his journey with us with his coloring book. The name of his coloring book is Draw What You See. Justin, tell us about your coloring book.
So basically my coloring book is, it's been a vision since I was younger. I looked up to Dr. Seuss as I was younger. I was a Saturday morning cartoon kid, and I kind of like I could never let go being a kid. Even growing up, I would visualize myself in certain positions that I knew I was going to have a coloring book because I visualized it. And so I kind of wanted to make the first self-healing visualization coloring book. And I also wanted to show the other kids just like me that they have somebody to look up to that looks like their mom or their uncles and their family members.
Now, you said self-healing.
Yes.
Break that down for me a little bit.
So basically when I say self-healing, it's affirmations. It's visualizing what you want. I believe that, if you visualize what you want, and you pretty much can achieve anything. And what I learned is, as I was getting older, I noticed that smiling was a contagious thing, and smiling is contagious. That's an old saying. And I learned that a smile a day keeps the doctor away as I got older. And I noticed that if I make somebody smile, or even when I seen somebody that wasn't happy, I would go over there and try to make them smile.
Right.
So I pretty much put that in the book.
Okay. Now, you say your coloring book is in over?
It's in 3 countries, and I sold over 400 books.
Over 400 copies. Can you share with us the countries that your coloring book is
I think DR, in the Caribbean, Virgin Islands, called Anegada, and one in London, I believe. Yes.
Good, awesome. Is there an age limit as to who would color in your coloring book, or is it something?
No, there is no
everyone
age. There is
can
no
play
age.
part
There, once you can read or write, you're a creator. You come from a creator. There is no age limit. It's a funny saying that I say is we accept all inventors and creators from 0 to 99 years old.
Because nowadays they have adult stuff, and then they have stuff for
Oh
babies
yeah,
and for all ages in between. That's why I asked that specific question.
I have a problem with adult coloring books. I feel like they're too complex for me, and I'm an adult, so I had to simplify it for everybody.
I don't think I want to look at nothing like that either. Okay. Anything else you can share with us about your coloring book?
So basically, when you see the coloring book, so there's a formula that I say, and it's called art plus people equals love. And to break that down is pretty much your craft, your passion. Master that. Then take it to your people and show them that you master it. Mm-hmm. It should always be able to equal love. So that's, you got to bring it to the people. You can't be selfish about your passion. You got to teach people. Don't be scared that you're teaching somebody and you're scared that, they're going to take your place. There's no such thing as that. There's room for everybody to eat. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like the message. I believe that all nations can be healed by art and some form of art. So basically that's the first page. It kind of gives you the mission and where we're going and what I want to do. So it's also a sing-along as well. So when you put all the words together, I haven't disclosed what the sing-along is. I can't give you something I never sang. I just wrote the lyrics, and then hopefully you can come up with your own melody. No. So what kids are doing is they'll hashtag it, draw what you see, and they'll sing the song, or they'll show their drawings while they're with their family. So Hotep to a king, and Hotep, it means peace to a king. And then basically what you do is you read that, and then you visualize and you draw what you see in your mind. And then so on and so forth. And then I also have in there affirmations. This is the sample book. It doesn't have everything on here, but there's 66 pages. You also we have this as well. When I was younger, you know, the little pen pal letters you write, draw, you know, give to the kids. You say, you know, from me to, and then you pretty much, if somebody's having a bad day, you fold it up, color it up, draw what you see, and hand it to them.
Okay.
I see you got scissor marks there.
Yes, so you cut it out.
Which
Well-
part you cut out?
Hold on, that's the fold part.
Yeah, well that one has.
Oh
the scissor
yeah.
marks.
So this is the sample book, and they messed up at Staples, but my book is on Amazon. So I had my birthday. For my birthday, I rented out 1776 at the Cherry Hill Mall, and we had over 100 kids come out, and I hand out these books for free instead of them paying for it. It was like a gift to myself and to give to other people that were supporting me. So,
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
that's what the scissors that
Yeah.
Ron
So the
is speaking
the
of,
scissor part is supposed to be on the other side. So they just messed up on the sample book. So I'm not gonna tell them to throw it away. I'm just gonna.
Okay, because you can
Yeah,
use it. 'cause
exactly.
you
So
know
the
how-
scissor part was they're supposed to flip it this way, and you were supposed to cut it out and then fold it.
So you are a man for humanity. You talk about love.
Oh, I love. Yeah, that's one of my goals is to be able to have my own festival, to bring people together. Not in a sense of I want you to have a good time, but I want you to learn something. And I love bringing. I love us. I love bringing. That's my passion. My passion is people. My passion is bringing people out and finding out what their purpose is. And there's times where I get so passionate about helping other people. I have a line of people that are waiting for me to help them, and I'm almost at the point where I need a team that I can just walk in the room and then we can help that person and I move on to the next person. So it's getting to the point where I'm literally building my team to be able to help people with their purpose.
Okay, but that team would also be your backbone,
Yes.
because when you say team, I think of, well, I'm just going.
Right.
The team has taken care of everything.
Yeah.
So when I get there, I don't have to do nothing but enter the
Yes.
room.
Yes.
That's a good team.
Yeah.
That's a good team when you have a team like that, when you don't have to do anything or worry about nothing,
Right.
because they take care of it all for you.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now you say you would like to have a festival. Would it be a festival of comic books, or would there be other things in this festival, or just a festival of people doing what?
Celebrating life and celebrating your passion. That's it.
Okay.
It's not that, you know, Uncle Ron can get on, you know, he can get on stage and do what he loves to do.
So
And get
okay,
paid for it.
that was my next question. Would they bring their heart's desire with them?
Yes.
So I'm Lois and Lamar, so I would bring a
Yes.
card and I would shoot Lois and Lamar
Yes.
all day long.
Right.
Mr. Bass would bring his saxophone and he would blow it all day long.
Right. Right.
Okay, got you. All right. Anything else you would like to share with us about your comic book? What's this other piece you have here? Tell us about this.
So this piece is a project that I work with. I work with kids from 7 to 13 years old. I started a entrepreneurship program called We Create. We Create is basically, it's the same concept that I want my festival to be, is where I let people be themselves, but at a younger age. Why wait until you're 30 years old to find what your purpose is? Why not give the kids a chance to do adult things, supposedly, and learn how to get a product online, or learn how to start their own business? So basically we took 30 kids, grouped them up into 3. We started a book company. We published a book based around anger management. The other company is a life skills app, and then the other company was a fashion company. So these three groups come with me every event that I go to.
Oh.
I get them tables for free. I make them pay a vendor fee because they need to feel the real life things. So basically, my group came up with a book called Go Getters. It's called The Helper Outers. And basically what this book does is every time somebody gets upset or angry, they come to this book. This book literally has lessons that schools are actually looking to put this in their curriculum. And it's really simple. You have a page so the kid, these are also edited by my daughter. The whole book was edited by my daughter, and then 7 other kids helped me create this book. So it said, the kids' language was, why are you big mad? Big mad means like mad, like extra mad. So that we're using the lingo that the kids can understand when they get this book. So then the other page is, pretty much a scribble page. When you get upset, you just scribble on the page to let your frustration out.
Okay.
So then after that, this is a formula that we want everybody to know. So why are you upset? So you write down whatever happened that time, you write why you're upset. And then after that, you write the cause of the reason why you're upset, and who did you affect. Then after that, you pick a word of the day that can represent what you learned. So in this instance, somebody used integrity. So basically, I'm just gonna run through it. So he was getting fouled. The cause of his upset, he was getting fouled. So he was getting upset. Who did it affect? His teammates. What could he have done better? He said, I could have not made any noise or got upset about the refs, fouling, saying that they're cheating, because it's a story. It doesn't make sense. It's hurting other people, basically. So then he said, I'm gonna use integrity. That's what one of the kids said. So his word was integrity. So then he took the word integrity. Now you have to draw it. This is a little bit complicated if a person. So you have to go get somebody to help you out. So that's what we're hoping for. That the person said, "Oh, I'm not a really great drawer. Let me call one of my friends, or and so to assist me." So basically, you just show how can you use the word integrity. So basically, what he did was, you seen the kids playing around, and the teacher leaves and says, I'll be back. But then he just sat there and kept reading his book.
Turn this and face the camera with that. Now, who did this artwork? You or
Me.
the child? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do everything.
Child.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
And drew this picture.
Yeah, I didn't have no artists in my group that day, so I had to do everything. So then after that, I'm big on affirmations. So he said, I stand for integrity, and he kept writing over and over again. So then after that, he wrote his goals on how he's going to use the word integrity in his life. So he wrote down his goals. And then after that, you write a future diary on yourself on how you're going to use integrity. And then after that, you reflect and you go bring it to the world. You either bring it to your friend, go play basketball, finish your day out. And then pretty much after that, it's the same. Every time you get mad, you go back to the book. Now you do it yourself.
Yeah, I've seen that formula, but they didn't take it back out to the world. It was kind of like a diary that children would keep themselves. If they had anger management problems and they were getting counseling or something, they would write in their diary,
Right.
like you said, draw the picture out
Yeah.
to show what their frustration was. But that was like their personal diary. It didn't go out into the world for others. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I need a couple of books just for 1 week.
I got you.
I could use one right now.
I got you on Haran. Make sure I get you a couple. Yeah, but the beautiful part is on Haran that I only had an hour and a half, and I did that with me and my team, my other two partners. We did hour and a half for 6 classes, one time a week, and But what the real blessing was not our hardest kids, but the kids that needed more attention. They end up being the kids that are calling me today and saying, "Mr. Justin, when we going to the next event?" That was it was the most fulfilling thing I ever felt in my life, where I had the kids, their passion. They didn't realize they did not. They like, shut up. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, go ahead, old head.
Right.
You sound crazy right now. I just want to play in the gym.
And
then now they was like, yo, we can make money. See, it's real. They seen the day. So the last day, what we did was we had like food. We had them do a presentation, and then each program made over $100 that day.
Wow. How many programs did you have that day?
It was the T-shirt, the book, and then the clothing line.
That's great.
And then we gave them awards, and one of my partners kept. I think the term was, whatever I can do can come into a reality or something of that nature. So we gave the kids a reward, and one of his toughest, not his toughest kids, but one of his kids that was giving him a hard time, he gave him an award and said, read the award. And he was like, he read it, and then he looked at him and he smiled. 5 minutes later, the kid sat down and he started crying. Well, not crying, you can see he's about to cry, about to tear up, and it hit him like, yo, Mr. Kenny told me that I can do whatever I want. Now that kid is calling him every day and saying, Mr. Kenny, what's up? We need to get these shirts out.
Nice.
He turned himself,
nice.
he went into the clown to the leader.
Great. That's
So,
awesome. Awesome.
I say that to say is that, you know,
You never know
Mhm.
whose life you're going to touch with whatever your
Right.
creation is.
yes,
A comic book touched the life
Mhm.
of that young child.
right,
And he went from whatever he was now into being an anxious leader. If
Right.
he's calling that person up every day, you know, let's
Right.
get this done.
yeah,
That's great. So you are making progress because it's not just lying there. It's touching people and
Mhm.
it's moving.
yep,
And that's what it needs to do. It needs to keep moving.
right,
You know? And
Yep.
people need to look at it and capture it.
right,
And like, oh, I like this thing, you know, share it. Keep
Mhm.
it moving. Don't let it stop. Don't let
Right.
it sit there. Justin, thank you so much for coming on the show.
no,
We
thank
have
you.
enjoyed having you. Do you have any social media apps where if anybody had any questions for Justin that he may not have answered for you on the show tonight, or if you have an inquiry mind and want to find out something about, I'm going to say his anger management book
Mhm.
or his comic book, maybe you can reach out to him on social media. And Justin, would you just look into that camera
Yes,
and share with us where someone can connect with you
okay.
on social media at?
So both of the books are on Amazon. You can purchase them online, or you can visit my Instagram. So I have Draw What You See. It's not written out, so it's Draw What and then the letter U and the letter C. And then mine is Emperor Goose.
Spell that for us.
EMPERORGUZ, and that's on all platforms. Instagram, Twitter, and then Facebook is Justin Deguzman. DEGUZMAN.
Again, Justin, thank you for coming on the show. I have enjoyed every moment of this, and I wish you luck.
Yes, thank
And
you.
where you have 3 countries that your books are in,
Yes. Hopefully
maybe
next
by
time
this
we
time
see
next year to be in
the
12
whole world.
countries. Thanks a lot for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Yep.
All right,
allowing
Justin.
us.
Ron, thank you.
Just leave Chris about 10 books. She can fill it out in 2 days.
Got
Thank you for letting us make your journey our journey.
All
Good
right.
luck to you.
Yes, this is amazing.
Thank you all for watching.